All right. Well, we should be live. I'm going to pretend like we are. Just ignore any truth that might come across that we are not, because they're dirty lies, dirty lies. So we're back with some Cyberpunk Red, and it's been a bit. It's been a bit, and we ended on kind of an action point last time, a thriller, a cliffhanger. As Elena is trying to choke the life out of someone that is driving at high speed.
I have no
Um,
idea why she did that.
in a car away from a scene. Yeah. Let me just get it out of the way real quick here, because this is how I make my livelihood. If folks would check out this Kickstarter that's got 11 days left on it, I'd much appreciated. It's about halfway funded. We hope to make it. It is an adventure and a campaign world for Dungeon Crawl Classics or Shadow Dark, your choice of game systems. If you would check that out, please. And I haven't put this up in a while, but yes, bits are a thing. There we go. 100 bits is one reroll for these hapless victims that might need it. The GM is over caffeinated today, so he may be speaking too much faster than he used to, and me stumble over his tongue quite often. Yeah, over caffeinated. Yay! Richard, who are you playing tonight?
Me first. Hello, I'm Richard, and I will be playing, as always, the medtech of the group. He who is called Laszlo Falcon Sane. You will have to wait a bit before I do my voice. I'm just not ready yet.
You gotta throw in a scene of Casablanca to get into character there.
Exactly.
Mhm. Jameis, you are the one in imminent peril currently. Who are you playing?
I'm playing Elena. She is
I
tick
should stop
nomad.
drinking this coffee.
And
Keep going.
she has,
Sorry.
of course, Sebastian the rat with her.
The real star of the show. When this is all over, we'll find out that the rat has been narrating this tale.
Hmm.
The very end of the adventures. That's it. Yeah. Well, let's see. Who do we have next? Hmm. Let's do Steven.
Hello, it is I, Pinball. So, welcome to Pinball and Friends. It is a wacky adventure where I shoot and kill people, and I haul along these hapless near do wells along with me for the ride.
Yeah. You've got your own show out now. And they do the opposite. Instead of like censoring out all the expleted deletions of people that you do, when sometimes when your bullets fail to actually delete the person, they actually AI generate the person exploding.
Well, that just
Yeah,
allows
they
me to
edit
shoot my
in
kills
more
at
carnage
the time.
than is
What's
actually
this?
happening.
They add in hapless bystanders that also blow up.
Yeah, yeah, and of course your big fans know the difference because they'll say, "Hey, those are four hands that just flew across the stream." Yeah, too many body parts. You're gonna have to talk to your AI guy about that.
Well, AI is just everywhere. We can't breathe without it. We have a subscription for that.
Yeah, yeah, air subscription. You shouldn't let that run out. Kim, who you playing?
Oh, I'm playing Tetra, and I was the fixer and the catering manager, and a better shot than I thought I would be at last session. But yeah,
Hidden talents holding back on us. This is water now. Water. And last but not least, I'm going to call you Marius because I just think of you as that character now. So tell us about Marius. Marius.
Oh, well, I'm the aspiring actor in the group. The dream is to land a role on a series of very popular series playing a dentist.
Mhm. We have found the psychological hack that Marius needed. See, if Marius thinks he's an actor, he does all of his roles competently. So now you
It's
just got
true,
to convince him that he has the role of a hacker and he will hack competently.
right?
Yeah.
Right. So, except I'm trying, I want roles where I can feel like I'm inspiring people to help others and improve the world.
Really?
Hence the dentist, right? Because people with good teeth are healthy and happy, right? And they look good on TV.
Mm,
They can
okay.
afford their specialty
Mm.
bones.
Yes.
Well, yeah, well, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Well, there's the cast. And In our last episode, there was a firefight that broke out right outside of your cube hotel, coffin hotel, where the final scene of the movie is being shot. It turns out that some quote real yaks showed up in place of the actors and the actors' guns. These were in fact shooting real bullets. A few folks got hit. The starlet of the show, Marius, got hit. Who else got damaged? I don't think anybody else took serious damage. They were not good shots. You guys took care of most of them, but one got away in the car that they rode up in. Alina jumps in the back and is trying to choke out the driver, again, who is driving at speed through the neighborhood. We ended with you successfully getting the baton up underneath their neck, but didn't have the subsequent action to apply damage, pressure, or control to the action. But you do have a baton up underneath their neck. So I guess it's initiative.
Oh, well, I want to remind us how to do initiative.
By pressing the button marked
Yes, there is a
initiative
button.
on your character
Yeah,
sheet.
you're supposed to link it to your character, and I don't know where my character is. So.
She's
I don't
Tetra.
think it matters. Just
It's
press
the
it.
icon. It doesn't activate the icon if you don't click on it. So it does matter.
8. I think it's just me, Kim.
Oh,
For what matters right now, it'll be you and the driver, but everybody else I'll kind of, because you're all at least like a good few seconds behind. Maybe not a full minute, but I guess Pinball is actually in it. No, you got out of the taxi cab, so no, you're on foot, so you couldn't
And
catch
the
the
taxi cab left.
Yeah. Okay, so the driver got an 11.
Hey, he goes first.
He goes first, which he's going to. He's got one hand on the wheel. With the other hand, he was trying to shoot you, but then he stopped doing that when you got the bar around his neck. So he's going to try and. You know what he's going to do? Since you would need to be directly behind him in the seat, the passenger seat behind, he is going to try and ram his seat to how you would move the seat to adjust it for length and all. He's going to do that, but ram it forcibly back into you.
Hey, I'm pretty small. I'd try.
All right, so we're going to do this as a melee attack here. So you will get to roll your ability to avoid that. But let's have him do the roll
I
first.
don't avoid it.
Yeah.
Where does anyone remember where that is?
Evade should be in physical.
Physical.
He didn't roll very well.
You don't have a physical.
I gave him a penalty because he still has to drive while doing this. So he rolls a 9.
Fighting, underfighting.
Fighting.
Not
There we
physical.
go.
Evasion.
Oh, wow. Actually, why do I have so many points in there?
Because you're good at evading. Yeah. So he
You don't
rams
like
the
it,
seat
right?
back.
You don't like any shot?
Not expecting the fact that you are, in fact, a very small person. So it doesn't take you much just to hop backward on the seat in the back. And then his extending of his seat only goes back so far. It only goes so far on the rail. So all you have to do is just take a small hop back, and he's fully extended on his seat. You still have the bar under his chin, because I was going to say if he did successfully hit you, that he could remove that, but he's not able to.
He does have a second melee attack.
Yes, his second attack was now to all right, so shoving the seat back doesn't hit you. He's now going to recline the seat back and try to hit you with the back head support
Sure.
of the seat.
You want another evasion roll?
Yeah, you'll need another one. But here, let's see what he rolls here too. Oh, nice roll for you. 15, 9. Same thing, misses. And now, so picture it. He's barely tall enough to keep a toe on the accelerator while he's leaning back in his seat with his fingertips on the wheel. And he can barely see through the window because his head is leaned way back. and he's got this iron. He's got this bar beneath his chin there. It is your turn now, and again, he is driving at speed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna choke him out. I'm gonna just obviously I've just got a bit of pressure on him, and then just say slow down, slow down.
I think he's smart enough to know that you are not going to do him any serious harm for fear of, you being in a wreck. So give me kind of make this a social skill roll. If
Oh,
you
great!
have intimidation,
All these great skills that I obviously have because I'm clearly the character to be doing this. No.
this is what happens when the non-talking person is put into a talking position.
Yeah, I do have another thought of things I could be doing, but for the moment, no, I don't have intimidation. I can do persuasion or
Persuasion would be fine. You could be making the pro-con list to him as to why he should
11. That's not bad.
11. That's
I don't
okay.
know what they defend with. Or what
I'm
they
going to
roll.
say he's not a terrifically smart person. I'm going to say 11 is I'm going to say 11 is a somewhat success there. And the fact that he does start to slow down a little bit. So what was your specific command to him? What did you tell him to do?
Slow down was all I said.
Just slow down. Okay, so
Yeah,
he will
that's it.
capitulate to that. He's slowing down to a normal driving speed, but he's still driving.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know what I was. Why did you attack? Because I'm trying to talk.
I'm going to have a conversation with him. Okay, let's flip back to the street then, because I'm going to say we're at a stalemate right now. He doesn't want to be choked out because he doesn't really want to wreck either. So yes, he will talk to you. Back on the street. Laszlo, last we played, had just slapped a patch on the Starlet, stabilizing her. Actually did fairly well in getting her some health back. The star of the show surprised everyone by pulling out a firearm and trying to help matters, and is now also trying to help you, Laszlo, to get her sitting position, making sure that they're safe, that there's no one else that they're shooting. This is bare moments after Pinball gutted the last quote ninja that was out there, so there are no more live targets out here.
Oh god, hold
on. So let's just take up with the scene of what are you guys doing? I think most of you saw Elena jump into the car.
Well,
as I made that Laszlo did not, because he went into a building. Yeah,
probably still helping out inside.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So clean off the blood from his sword and talk to the camera. Always remember to wipe out the blood. Maybe not at the scene if you're thinking of doing this in a major crime area as an assassination type deal.
Who are you talking to? I'm sorry. Who
the camera.
The camera. Oh, that's actually there are now several cameras that are converged on the location because they have not stopped filming.
But you want to take good care of your weapons, and blood is surprisingly corrosive. You should, very good professional tip, clean off blood.
Okay. So Pinball is hamming it up to his audience. What is anyone else doing? Tetra got shocked. That's what I was trying to think. Who else took some damage? I think Tetra took a hit.
Oh, Pinball's down.
Yeah, and I think I was
for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, I was I took cover. I think because I got hit.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there were a few of you that got at least a little wounded. Okay. Again, Pinball's hamming up to the screen. Laszlo is Laszlo's with the 2 stars, doing what he can. Marius?
Oh, well, I'd better go get some medical attention.
Oh, yeah, you got shot too. Yeah, you got shot too.
Yeah.
So they do have an EMT.
I don't trust those doctors.
On cast, but that's all they've got. So
no. I go to my doctor.
You're okay. You're gonna try what? How are you gonna do this? You don't have a car.
No, my doctor's right here, Laszlo.
Okay, you're gonna go find your doctor. All right,
yeah, isn't he on the street? I thought he was right.
No, he got into the building right next to yours when the shooting started.
I mean, there's probably a blood streak from.
There is definitely a blood streak.
The streaks into the building. So
all right, I'm just gonna call him. Where are you at? I'm kind of hurting. I need I need some help. I don't trust these hacks out here.
Well,
Twice they've tried to kill me.
You want me to try now? Yes, I can do. I am in the building over here, in the door. Follow the blood streaks. They're over here.
Can you
All
wave
Laszlo
out
has
the
to do
door
is find
so
out
I
who can
can't see
pay him
it?
for it.
All right. I guess what am I doing calling him? I have like silver or platinum too. Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
just
that's true. Yeah,
I
you
totally
do
forgot
have.
that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to waste them for this. That's wasteful. And they'd probably shoot someone that I didn't want shot.
It's entirely possible.
I should have called them at the beginning. What was I thinking? Yeah, I'll just go find Laszlo in the
Okay.
building.
Tetra, you took cover. The shooting stopped.
Mm-hmm.
You see Pinball's the only one in the street still, talking to the cameras that are still rolling.
Yeah, I think I better get medical attention. I'm not as picky about who it comes from. So,
Okay, well, the EMTs are out on the street. He's already checking for, around Pinball, all the people that are very dead. Marius shrugs him off. And so, yeah, he'll come up to you. And the whole time you can hear the director saying, "Keep rolling. We can rescue something out of this. Keep rolling." Okay, yeah. So is anyone doing
So,
anything else?
after I clean off the blade, I give
Yeah,
some
I just-
narration to the camera.
Okay.
I also start patting down the thugs to see, clues. If you have time and inclination, always pat down your kills to make sure they don't have anything worthwhile on you. Maybe a cred chip or, clue for who is trying to assassinate you. Very important to know your enemies. As I
Okay.
like
Patting them down will reveal they all had extra clips of ammunition, but nothing else. No cell phones, no identification, nothing on them. They're not even wearing like normal streetwear underneath the costume ninja garb that they're wearing.
So it's like I continue the narration. As you can see, there's nothing on these guys. That means either one or two things. They're duped actors in a scene with very strict costume protocol, or two, they're very professional. They have nothing on them to help identify them. I'm going to have to haul them to dentists, but that's not usually a viable, perspective unless you have a dentist on call. I look over my shoulder, start snapping at wherever Marius is trying to slink off to.
He's already gone into the building, calling out.
Never around when you need it.
Absolutely. Okay, well, nobody apparently is concerned about Elena, so we'll cut back to Elena. He's now driving at the speed limit, but has not stopped. When you come to a red light, instead of stopping, he does a hard left so that he doesn't have to stop and keeps going. All right, so you were asking him questions. So what do you ask?
Why'd you attack?
Paid to.
By
okay, so the GM is hesitating. The NPC is not. Don't know.
You know this film was good for the X, right?
I'm sorry, Jameis. I didn't catch that. Say that again.
Oh, you know the films was good for you X, right?
Not a yak. Just a paid contractor.
What? You look like X.
That was part of the agreement. Yes.
Well, okay. Yeah. You don't know who paid you. Do you know anything useful?
I guess you aren't into the scene yourself. I took the contract off of the boards. Don't know who. Don't know why. Anonymized credits.
Does that sound like the sort of typical thing? Because Pinball would have said talk to
You have Streetwise or Nightcity? Yeah, if you do, then
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
that is very typical. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you've seen Pinball going through the boards looking
Yeah.
for jobs.
Yep, that is a thing Pinball does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there anything else to it, or was it just attack and leave, or
2 contracted hits and
Oh.
collateral damage.
contracted hits on?
The Starlet and the Penguin in the suit.
Mm-hmm.
Describing Marius.
Yeah. Exit strategy?
Well, it was just supposed to be a drive-by. You guys kind of mucked that up.
Yep. We do that.
Yep. Part of doing
Alright.
business.
Oh, no, there's a...
Do you have any kind of skill of like sensing
No.
motive or any kind of...
No. I got human perception is... Where is that under?
Yeah, go ahead and roll that for me.
Social, human perception. Doity. 12. That's not bad. Not terrible.
Okay. His while he's now obeying posted speed limits, like, well, that's actually no one really obeys them much anymore anyway. But he is going at a normal pace. He definitely is heading somewhere. You can tell by his motions he's looking for certain streets. He's heading for a certain place. He's not just driving to entertain you.
Okay. Right. I don't know where he's going. But what I do have, and I know that Pinwheel has, is a radio, as in a proper radio.
Sure. Yeah, if you want to reach out.
Yeah.
Phone a friend.
Yeah. Radio communicator. There we go. So, and I know Pinball has one.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Talk.
Yeah, Pinball, track my location. We're going somewhere.
Oh, track your location? Okay.
I don't think Pinball can track your location.
I should be able to provide it as a pin.
As soon as you tell me how to do that.
Okay, what? I don't know if we can do this. Can I... And it might take a little bit to get to maneuver it. Basically, there's interface jacks to plug into the machinery. Can I plug into the car?
Okay, so last session I had said that the car is not wired in any way.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. You tried that first. there is no network live in the car.
Yeah. Right.
As a matter of fact, there is no network, meaning he doesn't have a phone on him either, or a communication device.
And here's plans to go. Okay, I'm going to go back to plan A, which is something I thought of. Okay, slow down more. My plan is to basically slow the car down and then do a tuck and roll out the door and then take off.
He slows down a little. Definitely a survivable amount of speed if you were to ditch.
Yeah.
You can start seeing on your left side of the vehicle, you can start seeing the ocean. You have your suspicions that he's heading towards some docks.
Okay, do I have... can I do some sort of locate a bug on him, drop a bug in the car?
Do you have any bugs?
Not. I'm a tech person. I should be able to manufacture something.
Well, hey, if you had time and a hand to do so, remember you're keeping a hand around his throat.
Yeah.
But didn't you have some though? Like, no, just like seriously thinking about it, didn't you pick some up? If you can't remember, I'm open for you just to make a luck check to see if you got something.
I'll make a luck check. I can't remember.
Sure, roll just high, low, roll a d100.
Yep.
Yeah, you're always high. So yes, you do happen to have something.
Okay, I'll drop.
Now remember, the range of these things are going to be fairly limited because there's no citywide net. So you have to be at least a little close to it to pick it up.
Yeah, well, I'm quite close at the moment. So yeah, I plan to tuck and roll.
Okay. Okay. So you're going to open the door, either drop or let go of the baton and roll out is what you're planning to do.
I don't plan on letting go of the baton. If I can keep it, it'll be a good thing. But yeah,
you don't have to let go of it. I mean, if you want to just,
yeah, it's a prop for this movie. It's not one.
Okay, give me skill roll to be able to arrest your momentum carefully. If not, I mean, you're still going to do it, but you'll take damage. If you make the roll,
I don't know what you want me to roll. Athletics,
it would
endurance.
be it would be one of the athletic skills. Hold on.
What's on there? Yeah, the only thing I can immediately see that I have athletics, contortion. I think we all get those.
Here it is, skill list. Give me just a second. The first thing I saw was dance your way out of the car. No,
athletics is only sort of the main thing I can see, especially as that's the highest one.
I think that's going to be it. I don't think there's anything more specific than that.
Okay.
Yep.
Woo!
Oh yeah, very good. Okay, so yeah, you roll. You get a little bit of road rash. You'll abrade your skin somewhat, but not enough.
That's because I've ducked around Sebastian to make sure he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. I was looking for a 15 to avoid any kind of injury, so yeah, there you go.
Kind of aced that. Yeah.
Sebastian just rolls across you as you roll, like he's on a hamster ball. It's fine. The car speeds up immediately after you eject yourself, and you've planted a tracer of some sort on the car.
Yeah. So pinball, they were not yaks. There was a hired contract. We're out by the docks at the moment. We can track them down if we care. Do you want to go after someone breaching your contracts?
Sure, I am always certain and effective for revenge. Do you want me to drive your vehicle? Do you?
So actually, I've got to ask about this because pinball is a mercenary.
Yeah.
And of course, you're free to do whatever you want your character to do, Stephen. But just thinking about this, pinball being a mercenary, when pinball takes contracts, and I don't. We'll assume probably... Elena did tell you who the contracts were for. Basically, Marius and the Starlet.
Yeah.
Everyone else was just incidental.
Well,
how would you feel about that, being a professional?
It's like I had to consider what I was hired to do, and that was security. Are the personnel secure?
Yep.
Yeah, they're alive.
Yep.
I mean, they're. I don't know about you, Elena, but my key VIPs are alive. I don't think they're getting paid, and most of them are dead, so sucks to be them. Did you want to kill the last one?
No. I just didn't know if we wanted to get an eye on in case they try something stupid like that again.
I mean, did you want to get a favor out of the guy for not killing him? You did weasel a favor out of him, right? Because you totally had him by the neck. I saw you leap in like a hero from a movie. You just
Sebastian is a rat, not a weasel. Different animals entirely.
Well, that was an idiom I was using, not a description of. Oh, never mind. Are you hoofing it back? Do you need to pick up?
Yeah, I'll arrange something.
All right, have fun. Get your steps in. 10,000,
About that time, city transit bus stops.
I'll keep an eye on where the ping goes. If it stops somewhere, I'll make a note of it, but I'm not going to track him down and kill him or anything.
Please refer to Pinball's previous episode about public transportation.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll eventually turn back up there, so back to you guys.
I'm going to say you're because it can't really use the net. Your bugs are radio based, so we'll say strong signal within a mile, weaker signal up to 2 miles.
Okay. I mean, if we lose them and if it comes back up, then yeah. It is what it is.
We'll say that you hitch a ride, you grab public transport, whatever. It's not like you were very far from the Coffin Hotel, so everyone's back together. There were no survivors with the quote yaks that attacked. Some of the cast, there was stray bullet fire that did go through buildings, so some folks did get hurt. No one died. At least no one in the production crew died.
No one important died.
The only deaths were those of the people that attacked you. And so the director is actually trying to talk to Pinball between him talking to you on the radio and talking to the video recording device and saying, hey, I don't know your neighborhood so well. Is this something we need to call the police for? Kind of pointing at the bodies.
Police?
Is this that kind of neighborhood, or is this one of the neighborhoods where we just put it in a dump and they disappear? I don't know how this works.
I mean, why do you want the police? Do you want them to come shoot at us? That's what they do.
Oh, so it's that kind of neighborhood. Thank you.
Well, we just let Laszlo know. He'll knows
Yeah.
what to do.
I mean, the bodies will take care of themselves eventually.
I can just imagine there's people with like small like beer coolers just waiting to harvest organs when you turn your backs.
Could be.
Well, there's a couple people, around the periphery starting to take more keen interest than they already were.
Actually, Alina's family is here. They could definitely take care of the bodies if that's something you need done.
I mean, this is the kind of neighborhood where they pull the
No. As a matter of fact,
cyberware out.
The family lead that's speaking for the family because they were hired here is working out a deal right now with the director to get a little bit more paid to make this go away. Yeah, that's what's happening right now.
Yep. Got to get the deal.
Yep. Okay. He doesn't have everything he needs to finish this film, though. They have to finish a scene, and you did patch your actress enough up that she could, and it actually might be even more believable now that she's high on painkillers and really wounded, so that there doesn't have to be makeup involved.
Method acting. Dude,
Yeah, there's the final scene is like the death kiss with the asp. When her previous lover comes in, who is now a yak assassin, and employs the device that Pinball rigged up to be near accurate.
We'll just put Tetra on a wig. I'm sure we'll be fine. Won't notice the difference.
I mean,
Okay.
not to cast any aspersions on Pinball, but I think we check over the asp and the actor who is meant to be there just to make absolutely 100% sure that they do not kill them because they have messed with something here or paid off the actor or something. We don't
yes.
wish to die
What
or-
is it? The actress that's supposed to use it, or the
No.
Cool.
So the actress's former lover, who's an actor you have not met yet, they just had the one scene. They're just referred to in the dialogue. They're never seen until this last scene where comes to the hotel, checks in, and they have a scene together where the scene happens, the device is employed, the actress dies.
So yeah, we
Yeah,
will have to check over this person.
Yeah, no, I had the asp with me because I used it.
Oh,
Apparently, Roll20 has frozen up on me.
Huh?
I tried to roll to see if she was willing to continue on
yep.
with the scene.
You rolled an 8 plus 3, got an 11. We saw that.
All right, 11. She is not willing to go on with the scene.
Yeah, Tetra, wig.
She's like, nope, hospital now?
hospital? Do you not? Okay, yes, I understand.
No. She's it's like, and I would like my new doctor to accompany me.
I mean, I was going to look over the other Tetra and Marius who came to me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Did Tetra? Did you come in to
EMT
find me?
was looking
EMT.
over her actually.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I'll still put
no.
a wig on if I need to.
Yeah. Actually, use that. Threaten to say we'll replace you with Tetra and a wig if you don't do the job. That could be the trick you need to get it to do the thing.
Yep, there it goes. My
Yeah,
window
yeah, right.
crashed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Give me a sec. I'm just gonna reload that. It should be okay. Maybe.
go.
There it goes.
How injured are Marius and Tetra?
Oh, I'm nearly dead. Save me.
You're nearly.
Wow,
You've lost
wow,
one hit
wow.
point,
No,
have you?
I don't think I'm.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm nearly dead. I don't think it's that bad. I don't recall it being that bad.
Tetra took a
Oh,
light
okay.
wound, and I
Not that
think
means
Marius got
anything.
more severely pounded.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can. Drugs for all. I can.
Meanwhile, Pinball is 1 point above the threshold for being like grievously wounded.
Oh, I did not know you had been injured at all, Pimble. I just thought that was somebody
Meanwhile,
else's
I'm
blood.
completely unharmed. Woo!
Yes.
As long as
Okay.
Sebastian's
Yeah.
okay, that's all that matters.
All right. Well, everybody line up one at a time, and I will inject you with. I mean, if you desperately need it and do not think that rest will cure you, then yes, I can inject you with things.
Right, get me in both arms.
think-
Better make sure it's gonna take. Do you need me to drop my pants? Get me from
I
that
think
side
I'm
too.
all right.
Are we still being filmed?
There's a camera somewhere. What?
Yes, the cameras are still rolling.
I don't care.
That's
Doc,
not
make me better.
Best not drop your pants. Okay.
Yeah, there's
All
no
right,
shame
well-
when you're talking to your doctor.
Well, I have drugs for everybody. Wait, where are my drugs on here, which tells me what you get for this? Oh,
Well, we know you've got it.
Now,
yeah. Okay,
keep
so
in mind-
everybody gets one dose of speed heal, which will heal you for whatever your body plus your will is.
Body plus will.
Yeah. You can only benefit from one use of speed heal per day. So, doctor's orders are: do not get injured again today, or you will have to wait out everything and get natural rest in order to heal.
That brings me up to 37 out of 45.
Oh my goodness!
That's higher than my total hit points.
Yeah.
All right, he has a body of 8, so he's quite beefy.
thanks, Doc. I'm feeling better.
Yes. So, just double checks to make sure he's got nothing else which will help anybody.
Also, has anybody talked to the director around here? He's very slipshod about his production.
Why does it
The
feel like
director is finishing up his conversation with Elena's family, and the bodies are being taken care of.
why does
They're
it
even
feel like
bringing out like a street cleaning machine because it's a vehicle, and they're just cleaning the blood off of the street.
Has anyone noticed that everyone's trying to kill me around here?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
We acknowledge that they're trying to kill you. We just don't care.
I mean, you would not be the only
I'd
target,
appreciate.
unfortunately.
I appreciate your honesty.
I mean, I'm only being paid to protect your life.
Are you?
Yeah, I assume I'm going to tell myself, well, you may want to think about getting dying and becoming a different person type thing. I can't remember what it is. That sort of thing's called.
Fake identity?
You want me
Yeah.
to ascend to Buddhas?
Whatever. That's it.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to karate for that one. I think.
Hmm.
all right. Well, I mean, are we pursuing this because she wants me to go to hospital with her? I don't know if people will try to continue to attack her at hospital or anything.
So the director is getting her understudy ready for the final scene. They're going to film it. I mean, they got almost everything they need except for the last scene, so they're going to film it best they can. The star is still willing to go through with it as well. It's just the starlight that's out.
Yeah.
Hey, if she doesn't want to do it,
Yep.
the understudy gets all the points.
I mean, we're not in this to help with production, are we? We don't get paid based on whether she completes this or not.
You're being paid for various things, but no, you're not being paid for the completion of the production.
Well, then,
Well, technically, I guess you are because you're being paid for the use of your building to finish the shoot.
Yeah, we've been also being paid to help problems go away.
Yeah.
And her not acting at the moment is a problem.
I'm making it go away to the hospital. But yeah, okay. I mean,
No, they don't have a problem with you taking her away. She's refused
Alright,
to
okay.
do anymore, so she's done.
Okay.
all right.
They're
Well,
they're not trying to make her reconsider anything. They have understudies just for this sort of thing.
Hmm. Will they then use like AI to just change the
Yeah.
face into being hers?
Yep. Well, the understudy probably had reconstructive surgery done to make her look more like the actress.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, given the world that it is at this time, yeah,
Yeah,
that's probably what happened.
yeah. Well, it's not like it's a huge dialogue thing anyway. It's
Yeah.
just here, turn up, have an asp in the face, and then.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what's the problem?
apparently none. Okay.
Mm. Just get everything together, get the aspen shape, and get the.
So
Do we
pinball
have?
having tactics, you definitely would have thought about this pinball because this is the problem. The hit's still out. As far as you know, I mean, you can check because you have access to the same boards that these mooks would have gotten the job from.
So yeah, I guess one of the things I would do is get out a laptop or disposable phone and check the latest board postings.
Yeah. Since you are a merc and you have taken jobs like this before, you do find it. It takes a little bit because it doesn't say like exactly who it's going after or that's a production, etc. So you do filter it out. Uh, I tell you what, no, I do want you to roll for this because
Sure.
how long it takes you to find the right one is going to matter.
Library search.
Library search would be fine. Yes.
Hmm.
You will get it. The question is whether or not Laszlo will already be en route to the hospital or not before you do. Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Not bad.
So
Ain't
you
my
find
first
the listing.
rodeo.
You find the listing. You see that it's been extended. The money doubled. The hit's still out, and it looks like that there have been 2 respondents to it since the price doubled.
Hey, lady. What is the actress's name anyway?
Oh, now you're gonna have to make me look.
Is it out on both her and Marius still? Or
Yes.
Just,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, you might want to set up a fake death sooner rather than later.
If only there was a
That's what
production company.
happens. This person needs to die. Oh no, they've died,
Yep.
and then contract.
So it was not minutes ago that the fee doubled and 2 people responded.
So hey, lady, as I intercept Falcon going over to
No.
whatever conveyance they're about to take to the hospital.
Mhm.
Are you sure you want to go to the hospital? You're trying to send yourself to death, I think.
The whole point of going to a hospital is to prevent death, I would think. I mean, I have every bit of confidence in my new medical man here, of course, but
Oh, my cousin. Oh, yes. How you doing, Laszlo? Everything is good.
he's not a cosmetic surgeon though, and I don't want any of this to leave scars.
Well, do you know what? Well, you know what I was hired for, right? Your protection.
Oh, I thought you were one of the green room or concession people. No, okay.
No. You may have noticed how I just handily slaughtered about half a dozen men.
She didn't actually. She got gunned down before you got out of the taxi.
You may not have noticed how I have cut down with my ninja sword half a dozen men for your protection. Don't worry, I have highlight recaps. I point to my drone, but I can't protect you if you leave the premises because I'm actually assigned for the whole production. And hey, I show up the hit. Look, the money on your head doubled.
She looks a little put out. Is that all my life is worth?
Oh no, your insurance is probably going to pay out so much more, which is why this is so affordable. But mercs are a cutthroat business. We take jobs as we can to build a reputation for the higher paying gigs, and you're a high profile target would be very good on someone's resume.
Okay. So you're saying that the production company hired you to protect the production?
I mean, the only reason I'm not killing you right now is because I'm conflict of interest.
Right. So What would it cost to hire you to accompany us to the hospital?
Well, first you'd have to buy out the contract from the company, and then you'd have to basically pay the same again to me.
I see. Well, I don't know how long I have before these are going to make permanent scars on my figure, so I don't have time for this. Edward, come here. What's the rider on this? How much are we paying this man? Okay, move the contract over to my people. Have him paid. Right, you're mine now. Let's go.
Oh, excellent! I clap my hands and get into the car. So, and the little camera comes.
And
So,
as this is going on, Edward is going over to the family saying, "Hey, we suddenly need some protection on this scene here. Would you?"
I give a thumbs up to Elena. So we go, hey, getting people paid, making.
That's right. Grinding for the money. Okay, now we had to settle this now. Laszlo, what is your name, sir?
Oh, I go by pinball. I bounce around.
Pinball. Right. It's an odd thing. Let's go to the hospital now. Yes. What's the best, Laszlo? I'll leave it in your hands to
Not the
take me to the
closest.
best hospital in the area. Not the closest, the best.
Okay, yes, we can do that. I know. I mean, we could go down to the morgue. They do some great touch-ups down there for people. No, not what you want. Okay, we'll go to a proper hospital then. All right.
Right. So they're just going to take one of the production vehicles.
Is Marius? Is Marius? Is coming? Are you needed on the set, Marius?
It seems to be that I'm always being shot at on the set, so I probably should go somewhere else. Let's go to the hospital. If I can get me some more, another IV or something. Yeah.
I mean, I'm no longer paid to protect you, so.
Great. Where's my Max Tech card? I'm just going to get that phone number ready.
All right. So Laszlo, Pinball, and Marius at least are going to the hospital. Tetra, Elena?
What do you guys do?
You can do.
You don't have to stay for them to finish the production,
I'm fine.
but you might want to. Don't know. Up to you guys.
I'm surprised they didn't want me to drive them, considering they wanted probably secure.
You can drive. They're
no,
just
they
going
didn't
to...
want me.
They haven't. They're just. They found a car. They haven't necessarily found a driver yet.
But also, this is your home. They're filming right outside your home.
Yeah, my family's got it covered.
They do. They just signed the contract.
And I just got them extra paid, so bully for everybody. Hey, that's right. You want to drive?
Okay.
All right.
I'm just kidding, Tetra. It's Elena we need to drive. Why would you choose to drive, Tetra? Do you even know how to drive?
No, but I thought that would be interesting. Do I know how to? Let me see.
So without the skill, everyone knows how to drive. The question happens when it is outside normal driving parameters. What happens?
It's under control drive land vehicle.
Yep.
Well,
I got a 6. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, mine's a bit higher. Okay, well, here's my contract to use me in my car if you want to get there safely and properly. Everyone's got to grind.
She'll sign it.
Yep. All right, let's go. Because my car's got all the bells and whistles, so keep it protected.
So that leaves Tetra. Tetra, what are you doing? Everyone else is going to the hospital. They're still going to film here. One scene left.
You know it's going to go wrong, so you want to be around to see it or not?
Oh, I know. So I'm going to stay here and watch it go wrong. Because I guess I just got a flesh wound. It was nothing, serious. So yeah.
Slight wound. Yeah, you're fine.
One of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. After the healing, I am fine. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're going to stay and finish it out. Which one scene? They're the actor that is the ex-boyfriend is arriving on scene now. They're getting him kitted out in the prosthetics to place the assassin's device where it needs to be, costuming, all of that.
Yeah. Let us know when she actually dies for real.
And they're
Okay.
now prepping the understudy.
Yeah. That study's not going to live long. This is a whole fake setup.
Okay. So you guys en route to the hospital. So we're
Mhm.
going to stay and finish off the scene with Tetra here. Tetra, uh, reestablishing the shot inside. It's in that central area. So like you guys have multiple floors. Each floor has the central area with your coffins kind of radiating out from it. So this final scene is in the central area, the communal area where the actress is now being confronted by ex-lover. Haven't seen each other in a very long time. She thought he was dead. They're getting reunited, and this is the scene where she's saying, "Oh, but I've got a new love." So they're embracing for the last time, and you've seen the script. This is where you find out that the ex-lover is employed by the Yakuza to take her out, and that's why he's able to find her. And they're having this scene. So the scene's going down. The special effects guy did check over everything. Everything got greenlit. Everything is just fine. Are you going to do anything before the scene happens? Or are you just going to watch it happen?
I'm just gonna watch the world burn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scene goes off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
scene
thing
goes
I
off
know is
perfectly.
cool.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
we're
it's
all shocked.
the asp is deployed, but there's no actual poison payload. The actress doesn't have to fake the motions of as if she's being killed because it's though it doesn't have the poison payload, it's still going down the actress's throat, which she wasn't prepared for
Ugh.
because pinball set it up so that it actually did instead of just look like it did. uh, so it's a great scene, traumatic for the actress involved. And it's a cut. There's a celebration. Actually, how well did the actress do? Let's find out.
Oh, yeah.
Use luck.
It was passable. No stellar
Tetra,
performance, but it was passable.
retroactively say that you had flowers for you to deliver once the thing was all over.
Yeah, so it's a wrap. The cast is coming out. They're sending it off. All the final contracts are being finished off. You're the only one around that has a stake in the apartment here, so they just have you finalize it for the pay for them using your building. You see it delivered right into your accounts after you sign off on it. They will send the construction over to put the place exactly back how it was before they put in all the quote improvements for the shooting. If you want to be here to sign off on that, they're getting that ready to go. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, other than that, you're invited to a cast party tomorrow. The Sinat sisters, however it was pronounced, will be there to congratulate everyone. You will all be given tickets to the first public appearance of the show, as well as there's going to be a congratulatory party there as well. So you given passes to all of that. That's all being worked out. Make me a perception check, please.
Ooh, great Tetra.
Use
Oh,
luck.
that's good. That's very good.
Yeah.
As the special effects guy is putting
Oh,
everything
cool.
away, you cannot help but notice that his phone. I know they're called something else in Cyberpunk, but I'm just going to say phone for right now. Has that
Ancient.
same bulletin board that you see Pinball taking jobs from on the screen, just briefly,
Oh.
as he picks the phone up and puts it away.
Okay. So I should text Pinball. Everything went fine, and then but just tell him about the phone part.
Okay, so this will happen a little bit later. So I'll have that phone call happen in media res with the rest of these guys. So, Elena, you are
Oh.
driving your vehicle.
Mhm.
You have everyone else in there with you, including the actress, who I don't want to open up the PDF to find her name right now, but so she's in there as well. Stabilized by Laszlo. Still, not perfect, but good enough. Good enough. And if I remember right, let's see. Laszlo, you were paid to be in a scene, weren't you? So you're probably wearing cast wardrobe.
I don't think.
Did they
in
have you
this
as like
scene,
a
no.
bystanding doctor for like the one scene? I thought maybe
Yeah,
not.
yeah, it
Yes,
wasn't in this one.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, you were.
Yeah. All right. Elena was not in the production, so you're wearing your normal clothes. Marius is wearing the suit.
Yep.
Okay. So, what's going to happen as you're driving away?
Marius is not wearing the suit. He had a special squib suit that he refused to actually wear and changed it out.
Ooh.
No, you're in your bodyguard suit with actual full protection. I thought that's what you were wearing last time.
Yeah, weren't you wearing the suit that was given to you by production?
Who, Marius?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you're
thought
in
I
that
put
because
I thought I put my own suit on. It
Okay.
was nicer.
Okay. Well, then this is going to change things a little bit. I will take you at that. Here's what happens. Marius, where would you put that other suit?
I'd have left it in sorry, I don't know what it's called. Costume, the costume room, the department.
Okay. Yikes. As there's a small explosion in the
I'm sorry.
costuming trailer.
Why is everyone trying to kill me? What did I do?
It's just brief cutscene as they're loading up the back of this like semi trailer with all the costuming and effects and everything, and just as they're closing the door, there's a whoomph, an explosion happens inside, and then you're still driving to the hospital, Marius or Laszlo. You're taking them to a good hospital.
I'm whining in the
Yes.
background too.
So Laszlo, is it a hospital that you have? We'll say done business with, that you have worked there or they would know you there. It's just a yes or no to you. You can.
Probably not. No, because I'm
Okay.
more
Unknown
collecting
hospital.
the dead bodies rather than dealing with that, and they
Yeah.
would get
This is
rid of
a
them on their
good
own side, I
hospital.
guess.
Okay.
Why would Laszlo have anything to do with a good
Yeah.
hospital?
This is a high-end hospital. This might even be where they would have taken Marius if he had activated his platinum card.
Mm.
So you're met down on the lot where the injured are taken in on wheelchairs. They had gurneys ready just in case. So like it's immediately as soon as you set foot on the premise, they're there.
We
You're
drive out
welcome.
of there immediately because they are using wheelchairs. We want hover chairs.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
if this is
hover
the
chairs.
good-
There you go. Hover chairs. Yeah, ready for you there. So they're gonna take both of them in immediately. Laszlo, you have credentials. You can go in if you would like. Elena and
Yes.
Pinball, not so much. Pinball, they do work with people that have bodyguards. You're welcome to stand in the foyer right outside where there is a window where you can see inside, but you cannot come into the operating theater.
They think the window will stop me if I actually need to be in there.
No, that's the whole point. If you do need to get in there, you just push through a door, but because of the medical standards, you can't be in the room.
All right. So, being the professional that he is, he starts going through and requesting staff roster for the day.
Yeah, being security, that's not unheard of. Sure.
And then he, starts collating them.
Tell you what, let's make this one of your special roles. I think you have a it's not tactics, but what is the one where
Threat assessment.
yeah, there you go.
For my combat awareness.
Yes.
That's a rider on my awareness skill.
Mhm.
Perception then. And if it is a threat, it adds in my 5 combat awareness, which is 21.
Okay. There were 2 call outs within the last half hour with replacements in the roster, both of them in trauma wards.
Well, that's not kosher. So I they've been called out so that they should not be here. And what
No,
they're
as in two of the regular doctors called out, and two replacement doctors were put on the roster within the last half hour.
within the last half hour. Mm-hmm. So, I and who's the doctor operating now?
There's two. It's okay. So the hospital has multiple trauma wards. You don't know which ones that those two doctors are assigned to, just that they're assigned to the trauma wards today. You expect that they're going to float between all the wards.
But I have their names, right?
You have their names.
And who's operating in the theater that the actress is going in?
Dr. Stephen Normal.
Stephen Normal. And that's one of the new guys, right?
He's one of the new ones, yes.
Uh, so I go in, Dr. Stephen Normal. A moment of your time, please.
Yeah, so he's coming through the ward before he enters the well, let's say Marius is in this one. They've been taken to two different. Well, no, you're probably looking after both of them, so they would have honored that, and they're both in the same trauma ward. All right, doctor's coming up. He's going over to the scrub station. He's like, sure, walk with me. I need to scrub up.
One professional to another. Just turn around and walk away, and you get to live.
You're a doctor? He looks a little confused.
No.
He's at the scrub sink. He's got the soap. The motions look well practiced. Like he knows what he's doing.
You are not the doctor that was going to be here today, and you.
No. You're right. Arnold called out a little bit of food poisoning at the bowling alley.
Oh, that hit him too. Oh, so sorry for Arnold.
Yeah, I heard it was an epidemic. Whole slew of people got sick. He's
he
scrubbing up. He's kind of like. Actually, you have human perception.
Yeah.
Give me a roll.
Human perception, not my best. Is it under awareness? No. Education. Where's human awareness?
Elena, where are you?
So,
Laszlo, you could accompany them into the trauma.
how much luck do I have? I have.
You're a doctor of deceased people, but you are a doctor.
Yeah, I'm sticking with unnamed starlet.
I'm going to put 5 points of luck into this, so add 5 on to whatever this roll is. 16.
Okay. Either this person is an excellent actor, or he really doesn't know what you're talking about and is assuming that you are just with someone that's inside. Like he's scrubbing up. He's not aware that he's like a hair's breadth away from having a bullet thrown in him. Or he's a really good actor. You can't tell for sure.
So, that was a pretty good human perception too. So he must be a really good actor. Otherwise, Dr. Stephen Normal, fantastic name by the way. Very good. Stephen is so classy. I see you even have the PH, very Greek. I'm Turkish myself, and even though I grew up in Nightcity, Mediterranean Sea solidarity.
Uh-huh. He seems to be nodding to you, like half listening, half you expect he's just going over something in his mind, maybe what he needs to do in the next little bit. He's scrubbing up very thoroughly.
But is there any other doctor that's going to be assisting him or anything?
You don't know. Like I said, they're floaters. There's the normal doctors that were scheduled. There's two new ones, and they're not assigned to any specific ward. There's multiple wards. Like they're just going to be doing a circuit. Like this is just the guy that came first.
But it's like, just so you know, it's like, well, anything to happen to my clients, anyone I do not know personally would not be leaving that room alive.
He just nodding along, like he's not even recognizing it as a threat. You really don't know again if this is just a huge act or not. Oh no, I understand your concern. You're a professional bodyguard, I take it. No. The hospital is well guarded.
Oh no. Sir, you misunderstand. I'm a professional killer.
Right, bodyguard.
No, killer.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're
I
the
will.
hospital is very professional. We have a great
I
cure
will
rate.
absolutely murder you. Should anything happen
Are
to
you
this
trying to
person.
threaten him?
Yes.
Go ahead and make me a roll.
Let's see.
If you threaten every single doctor that comes along, it might make the doctors a bit tricky.
Let's see. Let's see. Is this what is I have
Uh,
parenting, social. Here we go. Personal grooming, interrogation, the trading. I thought there was an
There
intimidation.
is. Hold on. Where is it
yeah,
under?
I don't think I have it, but I'm pretty sure it exists. Intimidation. No matching results.
I guess they reduced it to persuasion.
Oh, I could have sworn there was one that had. Well, okay. So if the search function's
Yeah.
not finding it, go ahead and do persuasion. That's fine. We'll do that.
Hmm. Got bribery. All right. I press the button.
11. So okay. So you still don't think he's taking you entirely seriously, but he does turn to you and he's a nurse is coming by to glove him up after he's scrubbed, and he looks you like very like, sir, I understand your concern. I will do my utmost ability. None of your friends here or nobody in the ward currently is in a life-threatening situation. As I understand it, this is just a mild concern of, well, to be honest, wealthy patients that really don't need to be in a trauma ward. But here we are, and here I am.
Hmm.
I will do my absolute best. And as a doctor of this very esteemed hospital, I can assure you that my best is better than most.
Well, just one more moment then. One final security check. And I go over to Marius, who, as you said, is also
You
there.
can't go. You can't go into Marius. He's already in the theater. They've already pulled him through, and you're supposed to stay on this side of that window.
So, what do I need to do to scrub up and go in there?
Well, are you a doctor or nurse?
Oh, yes, I have many experience in cutting people up.
Wow, how does he respond to that? Well, if you have your credentials on you, I'm sure that a nurse here can help you scrub up. I believe one of your friends is already in there now.
Mhm,
He
mhm.
looks at a chart that the nurse is holding out. Mr. Laszlo?
And I knock over to Laszlo and
Laszlo's already past the door, too. Okay, point is, if you're going to push it and go through that door, that's going to cause a hospital security risk.
mhm. But I'm like knocking on the window to get
Sure.
Laszlo's attention.
Attention? Yeah,
I'm like,
easy enough.
I point at my eyes and do the thing where I point at my eyes and then I point at him. And I say, keep an eye on him.
Pantomime with Laszlo.
I am keeping an eye on everybody who is in the at the moment. So yes, I give him the thumbs up back. Yes.
Okay, he has been warned.
Yep.
All right, he apparently has given you the thumbs up. You see that? He has given you the thumbs up. Very important, his thumbs up. You do not want him to give you the thumbs down.
Oh, I'm sure your friend is an expert in his own right. Oh, I see. He deals with people that are beyond my help. Well, I'm sure he's adequate. Okay, if you'll excuse me, nurse has finished slapping the gloves on, and he pushes his way into the theater. Meanwhile, inside the theater, Laszlo. So your client and Marius are both being well. They're gonna give them both a mild sedative because there's going to be some stitching and some other things going on that they probably don't want to be awake for, or at least not completely lucid for. Laszlo, I want you to give me a roll to basically make sure everything looks kosher in here, like all the tools, everything that you have out. You can make this a persuasion, but if you have human persuasion, I will take a
Do you mean
lesser roll.
perception?
Perception, sorry.
Yes.
Perception or
not
human.
persuasion. Human persuasion.
Human perception.
As opposed to, I don't know, animal persuasion? Or...
Mhm.
No, I have human perception.
Okay.
He said, and then when I do have this. Where is it? It's unsocial. There we go. And luck is the thing that we can throw, isn't it? I will spend 2 points immediately and then roll and see what I get. I pressed the button, so that is 19 then.
Okay. Currently, the only staff in here are nurses. They all seem very proficient in what they're doing. The stuff that's laid out is pretty typical for having to do any stitching and any microsurgery to keep, as your client was stating, keep any scars from forming.
Oh, good.
You're pretty familiar with all of this equipment. That is a good roll, though. So you do, and you're not sure what this particular hospital's protocol is. But you do notice that one of the nurses does have their, I'm just going to call it a cell phone, that keeps checking it every now and then. Other than that, everything else seems fine.
That is not.
No.
That is not good. No?
That's fine. Just watching the video on the latest technique. Okay, insert the blade.
They're checking YouTube to go over the procedure.
I mean,
just
that
like
is not
they do today.
Sterilized.
Yeah.
How do they? Is there a sink or something with water?
Of course.
I mean, how do they sterilize here? Well, I don't know.
Yeah, well, the sterilizing happened outside, so like they're already sterilized as they walk in. But there is a sink here to rinse off any blades or otherwise. Yeah.
I will go over and turn on the sink and let it run for a little bit, and then just walk over, pick up the agent, and dump it in there, because there is no way the agent is sterilized. So I do not know what they are doing here, but I will do that, and then I will direct.
So go over with me how you take it, because the nurse had it. She slid it into her pocket. Are you just going to remove it from her pocket and put it in there, or? Okay.
I'm just going to take. If she is checking it every couple of minutes, when I see her checking it again, I will just walk over and take it out. If it is in her pocket and just waiting there, then I will take it out.
Okay.
Initiative roll.
Yes, that's exactly what this is. And before you roll it, though, Marius, did you? They're offering you a sedative. Do you take it or not? The Starlet absolutely took the sedative.
I am not one of those. I'm not Pinball. I need the sedative.
Okay, you take the sedative.
Yeah.
All right. So you will be able to react.
Sedative.
But what's going to happen? So I do want you to initiate. But you're just taking the sedative. So we're going to have a round before you can do anything, and then you can act, and then, you know what, Pinball, you go ahead and roll initiative 2. But again, one round's going to happen before you notice anything going on in that other room. Okay?
So I'm also rolling initiative?
You are.
Yeah. Okay.
Drugged out as you might be.
Oh, and it feels great, I tell you. Amazing.
Yeah, it doesn't knock you out. It's just meant to numb you down so you don't feel any of the surgery going on. Okay. Between me and Laszlo. So I get an 11. What did Laszlo get?
0.
Okay, Laszlo. You go for her pocket. She goes for a scalpel. And tries to cut you up. She's not exactly a combat monster, though. So you're going to try to evade this.
Evasion. There we go.
Only a 5.
Wow.
As long as I don't roll as well as I did for my initiative. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. She's going to follow it up with another cut because she gets 2.
That. You are not allowed to do this. This is against hospital policy.
This will de-sterilize that knife.
10 on this one.
Yeah, well. Pionk.
Oh, hey, you're fine. Yeah, she is trying to kill you with the scalpel. The rest of the nurses kind of back off. You notice that the very professional nurses actually kind of make a ring around their two patients, protecting them.
Oh,
You would
good.
think, you would hope, while this is going on. But nobody makes a step to try and help you, though. So it's your turn, and then
Okay,
everyone
well,
else will act in their order.
I am not sure what I have on me because I do not think they would let me bring in my doctor's kit into the sterilization room.
No, you would have
So-
had to scrub up, so everything would.
Yeah.
You're probably wearing the hospital gown.
So
Yeah,
yeah, so I do not have what I would necessarily call my weapon.
Yep.
So one of
but
the
there's
weapons that I would
scalpels and instruments all around.
exactly, and one of the ones that I would usually have is a scalpel. At anyway, so I will pick up a scalpel that and it will be well. Maybe I should bring up a bone hacksaw. Bring a bone hacksaw to a scalpel fight.
Yep, there you go.
Okay. So yes, I will try and scalpel her back.
Do you have proficiency in bone hacksaw?
Well, I am proficient in melee weapons, so pow! I am proficient in melee weapons and roll another one! Another one! Oh!
Wow.
Well, I
But
thought
does
you
she
live in.
dodge?
No, you rolled an 11.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
No.
She doesn't dodge.
No, okay.
Got her.
Well, that is just. Well, I tell you what, I've actually got that. It's just a 1d6.
Yeah, D6.
Because it's a light melee weapon. So, slash. Let's just quickly do that. Pow! 5.
Slunk. Blood sprays all over the place.
Yeah.
Never wash it.
Yeah, deep cut. So you have another action.
And I continue.
Okay, go ahead.
You do not get near my patient. And I will actually press the button for my attack. There we go. Which is scalpel 21 this time.
Oh wow!
But
Yeah,
only
she's not
4
gonna beat
damage. So you know.
that. Yeah. So okay. So how many points total is that? That's 9 points.
9.
Wow. Severe bleeding. We're going into regular initiative now. So who had higher than 11?
Marius, I think, did.
Pinball, what did you
at
get?
21.
21.
21. Pinball. You see Laszlo and one of the nurses fencing with scalpels.
So
You also see your two protected people are behind the other nurses who are forming a ring around them to protect them.
and presumably the doctor too, right?
Doctor hadn't gone in yet. He's still out here with you.
So as I was saying, Doctor, I'm about to go murder that person.
I think you need to. I think Leslie's got it covered.
Yeah, so that's the question. Do you barge in or not?
Well, there's blood spray, so they can't say contamination or anything like that. So yes, I do.
Okay. So one of the nurses hits an alarm button as you go through the door.
I mean, they should have already.
Well, they didn't see what's happening until because they weren't looking in the door like you were. So, yeah. You pushing through is what triggers them to do something about it. But go ahead. What do? You push through. It's not a locked door. It's just,
I make this the kind of fight that Pinball loves. Okay. Unfair in his advantage. Outnumbering the other guy, and I just, take out my baton and I go to club them.
Okay. Yeah, that's safe because they're in melee. Go ahead.
So yes, I slink on over, and where's my Thunderstruck stun baton for the Avenging Arms? Let's attack.
Ow. Oh, is that all?
Yeah, there's no way that's going to be avoided.
Yeah.
All right. 5 points of damage, actually. Already very damaged from being cut up. She goes down.
And then I hit her again.
That's fine. Yeah. You don't need to roll. There's the crunch of bone.
And then I walk back out the door, as you would, Doctor.
Before you walk out the door, because that would be a full action, and then who would have gone next? Marius?
Mm-hmm.
Marius,
hello.
you suddenly go into atrial fib, which means your heart starts
Oh,
beating erratically.
am I entering the
You
Matrix?
also see the actress start to convulse as well.
Doctor, you're
No
going to be
one's
needed.
looking at you, so like everybody's seeing this go on. So how are you reacting to this? You feel bad right now.
It's not how I thought I would feel. What did they give me, doctor? Oh, nurse, nurse. There's
Well,
something
apparently,
wrong.
it wasn't feel good medicines.
All right.
Hello. If no one's paying attention, I'm just gonna pull
Yeah.
my gun out and start shooting in the roof.
They would have you would have been stripped of all of that to get into here for surgery.
That's probably a smart decision.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel like you're
You just
dying, like your heart
walk
is
your hand
doing
over
flips
Yeah.
in your chest,
I'm just
blood
gonna
pressure is
grab.
going up and
I'm just gonna
down.
reach my hand out. Whatever I grab, I'm gonna grab and throw to make a noise and get people's attention.
Sure, you push over like the instrument cart and it
Oh yeah, that makes
clatters
a
to
lot
the
of
floor.
noise. Yeah.
Everyone turns around to see that the starlet is convulsing all over the place. They hadn't hooked her up to the EKGs or anything yet, so there are no alarms going on. Same with you. And they see that you are like barely able to stand.
Save
You're
me.
trying to talk, yeah, but you're slurring, so you just push over the cart. And nurses, well, for this round, they're just going to look at you stunned for a moment. Laszlo, you look around to see, and you realize that this nurse is the one that administered the. Yeah. All right. So we're not in action right now because you've already taken care of the person that did this, but your two people you're trying to protect are dying.
So-
I walked
can-
back out and like, Doctor, as you were, as I said, I will murder everyone I don't know in that room if they die.
Doctor just rushes in. Maybe
Okay.
from your inspired speech, maybe not. Laszlo, he
was a
immediately
professional.
goes to see what he can do. Do you want to try and help the doctor,
Yeah,
or
I
do you
mean,
want
I
to just
have
stand back and let these
no.
people handle it?
I have things that can help as a medtech. So
Sure.
yeah.
You can since
Oh.
since the scene's already been contaminated. If you want to run out and get your first aid kit, which is just
Yeah.
in that room right there, you can do that.
That is where I will get that. Yes, because I have those. Not only having speed heal to heal people, I have rapid detox. I'm pretty certain I used this on the Starlet before as well.
Yep.
When injected with a dose of rapid detox, a target who's affected by a drug or poison or intoxicant is immediately purged of the effects of that substance.
Yep. So the question is, who do you hit first?
I mean, yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Marius, but the money first. The actress first. And then
Of course,
Marius
you
as a
can't
second.
hear me, and I'm screaming inside, and my eyes are just going wide, and I'm just staring at you. And I'm like, "Eh." But of course, I understand.
Okay. So Laszlo, you do that. Marius, take 3d6 damage.
Oh my god!
Well, that's what
Oh my
I can.
god!
This will not kill me
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Well,
because you healed me.
Oh,
do sixes explode?
That would kill me.
No, I
Does
don't.
double six come as a crit?
oh,
Yeah, does double
For
six come as a crit?
poison, it doesn't work that way with poison.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
this is not an inflicted wound that way.
It didn't kill me, but oh my
yes.
god, ow!
Yeah, so Marius is expiring fast, Laszlo. You
So-
think you got to the Starlet fast enough. How many
I'm
doses
under-
of that do you have?
well, I mean, we are playing this fast and loose at the moment
Yep.
because I would have to make it every time and use it, and we're not really doing downtime in between. So I've been counting a number of doses that I have to hand equal to number of my rank in medtech.
That's fine. So you have
So
enough to get to.
I have used 2 today. One
Okay.
on, two things, one on Marius, one on Tetra for speed heal, and then 2 rapid detoxes here as well. Which means
All right.
I only have 1 left.
You have one left, right? Which is the one you need right now.
Do not drop and break it.
Oh no, I've injected it into somebody else's arm. Oh well.
Okay. So you rush over to Marius as the doctor goes to check on the other patient, and just kind of gives you the thumbs up after realizing what you've done.
Yeah, good. There we go. This is how we do it in the street.
Okay.
Okay.
Security shows up. Very well armed and armored security. Since this is a very nice establishment. The nurse that was left out here that was with the doctor, however, waves them off as they're about to engage with pinball.
Oh, no.
Explains the situation. So
Man,
they're
that
going to
nurse saving lives.
they're going to stay in the room, and they're actually going to guard the door now in case anything else seems to happen here. Um, Laszlo, yeah, with having that on you, you save both the Starlet and Marius.
Well,
Damn it! Another contract failed. I mean, yeah. Meanwhile, Tetra's there having champagne, hobnobbing with the stars, having all his.
Yeah, and this is when you get the phone call. So Tetra, who did you call?
Oh, when I saw the phone?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I texted, or I called Pinball because it was the similar
Pinball. Yeah. Do you get the call from Tetra?
site that he used, yeah.
Oh, what's up, Tetra?
Well,
Did we get
everything
paid?
went fine. Nobody died.
Fantastic. I love getting paid. There might be people dying on the hospital table right now, but I got people on that.
Well, nobody died here, and there's a party tomorrow.
You're not going to comment
But,
on the costume wagon exploding.
Give her a moment.
Yeah. She's warming up to it.
Yeah. And then, who was it? Was it the props manager that had the phone?
It was the props manager. Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah,
props
the
manager. Of course, it was the
phone.
props manager. I mean, the guy I subdued last time had a prop gun. What more clues did we need?
I know, right?
Yeah, really. Anyway, he had the same what is that, a bulletin board site that you use sometimes too, so
Oh yeah. Shadow board, Mercs for hire, blood.
yeah. So
So, closing party, you said, dude. Now, is there an entry fee covered charge, or is it just free hors d'oeuvres? And do we trust that we are not going to get violently sick at this party? Because the catering has been substandard, I have to say.
well, you don't have to touch any of it, but there isn't any fee.
Oh, fantastic. It'll make good footage for my stream. I'll at the party as I'm like talking on crazy. It's like clear in the background behind me as we're having this conversation.
So after they're both stabilized, the doctor actually clears the room. And he goes over to talk to Laszlo and says, "Look, I know I know a murder in progress when I see one. I don't know who else might be part of this, so we're just going to get some random nurses up here to finish the task they're in here for. If you would like, I will excuse myself and call for another doctor, or I will continue on."
I think no, I think you can stay and do this, but be warned that everybody will be looking carefully over your shoulder, etc.
Of course. Nurse, will you start the video recordings? So they don't normally video, but they, yeah.
I will be in this room looking over the surgery, making sure everybody knows that I am doing this.
Of course.
Be ready. Yes.
Yep. I unfortunately don't think it's safe to give them another sedative with what's in their system now. It's unlikely to take effect. So this will be a bit painful, but we can go ahead with it now. Or he's talking it over with the starlet because you basically purged everything
Okay.
out of her system, so she's loosened as well. She does not want to scar, so she wants to go through this right now. Marius, up
Okay.
to you. You can wait until you can be put under again for real.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Yeah, yeah. I don't like pain. Put me under.
Okay,
I
so
want
you're
to
gonna
forget
wait.
this whole
Yeah,
thing.
so you're
Yeah,
gonna wait.
yeah.
All right. So they get a new crew in and they operate on your client, Laszlo. Very proficient. It's quick. They've got some very nice machines to do the flesh grafting so that they don't leave scars behind. Um, yeah, everything's fine.
Okay, that is
Yeah.
good.
She's not happy about having to feel the whole thing happen, but it's her choice.
Channel that pain into your acting in your next
Yes.
scene. It will be amazing.
Okay. And then they'll wait for you, Mari. They'll wait a few hours until Laszlo's drug is gone. They'll put you under. They'll fix you up as well. So during this time, though, let's say Tetra, you are back at the hospital now with them. So the group's all together. Elena, were you just waiting out in the car? Or
Yeah, I
where were
was
you?
gonna park nearby and just sort of look over the cars, see if anything was like, I'm a merc for hire. I've just pulled up to the hospital.
Right. So I'm not going to have you roll a perception roll. You've been out there for. You probably. I assume that you guys got on your comms unit and told everyone what was going on at some point.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Okay. So you've been out
Hey,
there a
Elena,
good
there's an
hour.
after party.
Elena, you've been out there a good hour seeing the traffic come and go, mostly nice cars. You kind of got an idea of what the clientele looks like. And then car pulls up that does not, one of these things does not look like the others. The car is older model, definitely not a nice car. Yeah, some dubious looking folks come out. One of them is kind of zipping up what looks like um, a janitor's, like a onesie, right? The other one's staying in the car. Um, right.
Yeah,
So could just be a janitor coming on to duty. Could not
yeah.
be, but it does stand out.
Pinball, you probably got incoming. I'd
How many people do I have to murder today?
take a photo, send it through to him, just so he knows what to look for.
Okay. Are you being conspicuous about it or not? Of
If
taking
I'm
the
in the
photo?
car, they can't really see me because I've got.
You've got the blackout stuff on your. Okay,
Yeah.
good enough. All right. Yeah, nondescript person, 5'6" or so, dressed in a gray janitorial scrubs.
I hate the 5'6" nondescript janitorial scrubs people.
Yeah. Is the guy turning the car off, or is he leaving it running?
Just leaving it running.
Oh, yeah, yep, incoming.
Yep.
I work out the vectors to most easily smash them off.
Yeah.
So,
And it looks like he's going over his agent or whatever they're called in Cyberpunk. He's looking
Agent.
through his phone.
no, yeah, I'll wait until he does try to do a runner that we care about. I mean, he's just trying to make a contract like all of us. So, unless it's actually a problem that we have to deal with, I'm not going to worry. He can run off all that for the fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pinball. You get a message come through on your unit from, a contact that you know, somebody else in the biz.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's basically a cut and paste saying, "Hey, heads up," and shoots you a screenshot, basically, of the Merc board. You're now on that hit list, and the price is just tripled.
I clap my hands and it's like, oh boy, guys, look at this. Yeah, boy, Pinball just bounced to the top of this hospital's most wanted. And I got somebody that's I'm expecting to see very quick. They didn't know that a little birdie told me that they were coming, however. And I got a surprise for them. And so I'm going to ambush this person.
Yep. Keep in mind the two well-armored security guards are still out there with you, there to protect the room, not protect the room from you.
Right. So I Guys,
Yeah.
as a professional who respects your willingness to lay down your life for those people on the other side, I'm going to give you a heads up. See this guy? And I pull up the picture that was sent to me by Elena. Apparently, not really a janitor, left his car running in the garage, and is here to come either murder me or those two inside. Possibly me, but, highly suspicious. They don't let janitors in here to clean while there's an operation going on anyway. So, shoot on sight or whatever it is you do.
He gets right on the comms. Tetra, you're pulling up into the parking space. Elena, you are very well familiar with what Tetra drives.
Yeah. Hey, Tetra, can you pull in some favors or something and find out who the hell's behind these contracts, especially if they're going to start going after us? I don't want to be on a contract.
Oh,
Again.
really badly.
Yeah, you're
What
cut
kind
out.
of favors?
Can you find out who's behind this contract? Because I don't want to be next on the list. Because the contract now adds
Yeah, I
Pinball
know.
to it.
My audio is
It
really
might add
bad.
us. I don't want to be added to it. So, yeah. Can you work it out? You might know people. If you can hear us.
Kim, can you
find out who's behind.
Yeah, there you go. You got
Yeah,
it.
I can hear you. Find out who's behind the contract. Yeah.
Mhm.
If you can, yeah. Don't go.
It was just having a moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can reach out to one of your contacts to find out if they know anything. If you can think of another way to do it, that's fine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be the best way.
How does your skill actually work?
Let's see.
Roll it to see how well the thing happens. Yeah. I don't know how it develops their skill.
Rolls. Here we go. You're the fixer.
Yep. Oh, by the way, Pinball, you may want to look up what a thing called face down. That's possibly what you want for intimidations.
Yeah, so you want to roll your operator ability. Yeah, this is definitely.
Ooh, there you go. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Can you see that roll bit?
Yeah, it's 21.
Yeah, I think Bert froze rather than.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back.
Okay.
Oh, did you miss me? Yeah, I saw the roll.
So great, that's contagious.
One of your contacts has been very
okay.
interested about this because apparently you're showing up on that list next. So the contract keeps failing. They keep upping the money. They keep adding people to it because these are the people that are causing the contracts to fail. Your contact, and you're going to definitely owe this person a favor, was interested because has done business with you before and decided to do a little digging and found out it's an insurance company.
It's still tracing back to Marius. What the hell? Why do they care about the starlet? Marius, I understand.
That's a really good roll. So your contact is Trigon Insurance. They typically are in the medical insurance field, and they do work with some shady folks. That typically a lot of the things that they work on are borderline legal. Yeah, but he's got a company name.
Why the hell are they after the starlet?
Can't insurance her films? We don't know. We don't care. Except that they keep sending people.
Okay. Yeah, going after Marius, yep, fine. We all want him dead. That's not a problem. But the starlet?
Wait, what? What?
So he can arrange a contact with someone in the company if you want to talk it out with someone.
Have you seen how much money your contract is worth, Marius? Of course I'm going to kill you for that.
Yes.
People are finally finding your true worth there, Marius. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've never been subtle about that. So. I'm just waiting for it at the level that it goes. That is worth my time.
Where's Nancy when I need her?
Yeah, really.
Which we should actually. Yeah, to send her after the entire insurance agency wiped out.
Okay, you're given a contact number. What you want to do?
Okay. So I reach out to the contact. There go the.
Okay.
Let's follow this whole thing.
So much like today, the call's being screened because it's an unknown number, and you can leave a message. And are you doing this with your own phone?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a leading question in the least
No.
bit.
No, I probably have quite a few different burner phones.
I
So
would
yeah,
think
no.
so. I would think so. Sure. So what message do you leave?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what do you say in the message that you leave? Or do you even bother?
Okay, so
to
this
leave?
was the insurance.
It is a contact within
Yeah, I'm
the
sorry,
insurance company. Yeah.
Probably not. And this was the insurance company that, and I'm sorry, I had really bad audio for a while. They insured the production.
Nope, this is not. They did not insure the production.
could I
they have
maybe
nothing
just
to do with the
pretend?
production. The insurance company primarily works with medical companies.
Oh, okay.
Like, for example, dental clinics.
Oh.
Yeah. We vaguely knew
Okay.
that they were after Marius. I don't think they were this serious about it. Actually, I don't know what this Dalek's got to do with it.
I was gonna say, can I pretend that they...
You can do what you want.
I mean,
Does anybody remember the backstory you found out about
yeah,
the
but
Starlet?
it was because she was promoting some kind of food and healthy living style that was not
Mm-hmm.
conducive with the other stuff that they were doing. But I can't remember what they were insuring or things going on there. But yeah, that's why.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, if I could just like pretend that someone got successfully killed in this whole thing, then maybe.
Oh, okay. So you're going to leave a
would
message
be-
saying that the contract's fulfilled?
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
paid for it as well.
Okay.
Awesome.
You do that. The
hospital
security picks up the guy in the janitorial costume.
Yeah.
Or before the guy's picked up, though, the guy in the car who you've been watching the whole time, Elena, is going through the phone, stops, puts it in his pocket, and drives off.
I let him. I'm young. Fine. Oh, we might need to hire him ourselves someday. Who knows? Gotta make it grind. Gotta do your contracts.
You get a message back, Tetra, saying it's very terse, brief, just saying proof required. Basically also asking for a transaction number to put the money in your account.
Oh, proof.
Proof required, and then a transaction number to put the money in once you've delivered proof.
Okay. Oh, crap. We're gonna have to make something up.
No, it won't be the first time I have faked a.
Yeah.
Are you guys all in contact with one another?
I thought we
Hope
were.
so.
If but not then.
All right, because
Yeah.
so this interaction should
thought we were all at the
tell
hospital,
you
were we?
something as well about what's going on in the room and building.
Sorry. Say that again,
No.
please, Bert.
I'm too stupid to follow.
Pinball, why don't you give me a
Something
tactics
about
roll?
it tells us what's going on in the building.
Yeah,
the room?
let's. I mean, if anyone
Oh,
could puzzle the piece out, that's fine. But
mean,
if not, you can do a
there's
tactics
somebody
roll.
here who is telling them that it went wrong and this person killed them. They must have tapped into the network feed or have a person informing for them. That must be it.
Is it the doctor informing?
No, what this would have told you is that they did have eyes on that room. Now they don't.
Hmm.
Why did they? Oh, because we killed the person, so now they don't know that it hasn't been successful when we said it was successful. Yes, that makes sense. I see. Yes.
Yeah, if the Starlet's happy with it, we're just gonna just fake her and Marius's death with this. Talk to the surgeon. I'm sure you can strong arm into it. We got money. Fake their deaths, and then she's just gonna have to go and come up under a new life or something.
Well, no, I mean we could. I mean, oh.
Well, she can also be her own understudy as well. I mean, she's just another understudy who came up and then does
She
really
might
well.
not need to.
Die.
She
But
might
we'd
not
need to
need to
prove
die.
this.
We might need to only do it for this, and then I don't know. It doesn't matter. Not to us.
Okay.
It's her life. She can work it out.
So
Yeah.
Tetra, they're asking for proof that they're dead. And again, you guys can hive mind this because you're all in communication with one another.
Yep. As I said,
I mean,
fake
do
it.
that.
We can.
Fake
Yeah,
in the
there
operating
are
room.
dead bodies
Well,
here.
no, that's too soon. I was gonna say a certificate.
Well, turn off the EKG
Oh.
for a minute and show them
Yeah, I don't
take a
think-
picture of the flat line.
Oh yeah, he's just plugged it to Marius, and he's dead. Yep.
Yeah. Let's try that.
Tell them they're actors. Tell them to act dead.
I mean, I'm certain we can do this. I'm certain there are dead bodies here, so we
Get
can,
some makeup
we
in
can
there. Yeah.
Do
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
So let me get this right then. You are going to fake a scene to show that the bodies are there, they're dead. That's easy enough to do. And the staff that's in this room with you right now is more than happy to do this.
Look devastated.
But there is a room of nurses and a doctor and those two security guards out there who definitely just people that would probably sell you down the river if offered enough money.
Right.
Okay,
But I don't know how long we need somebody to be dead for.
Yep.
Pinball can take care of them, and I
We're gonna make more dead bodies.
I can't be the only one who is thinking that seriously.
No, it's fine. See, it's an insurance company. They have a actuary table where after they lose a certain amount of money, and if they pay this out, will it actually be worth it to try to pursue it anyway?
Yeah, and then
No,
I'm really good at acting, so I will act dead, and then they'll just go away.
Don't you work for an insurance company, Pinball?
Sure.
Could you get them to, threaten each other?
Yeah.
I
Get their
am
lawyers
the
onto their lawyers, and get it happening at a corporate level.
All right. Actually, it's like Tetra. Do you have a name to assign to this contract?
Well,
do
other
I?
than
So what
try to-
contract you're talking about? So she's just getting a message asking for proof
Yes,
and
that
then
contract.
Yeah.
a bank account to deposit the money.
But does she have a name for the person that
Nope.
Yeah, I just had the.
that she called or anything?
Nope. It's just a
No,
number.
I thought it was
yeah,
just-
Yeah.
It's just inside Trigun Insurance. Unless you got.
hmm
All right, Marius, you need something to keep your mind off of this pain and excruciating pain that you're under, right? Do you, as I speak through an intercom atom or something, do you mind doing a little sleuthing about Trigun and see who's attached to this case that you're?
No.
I mean, just act like a neck runner or something.
All right. So the other problem is the Starlet's willing to go along with this for like a publicity stunt or whatever for a while, but she's not going to throw away her career by just being dead.
Does she
Oh yes,
know
that'll
why-
be great headlines.
Does she know why Trigun wants her dead? Does she remember?
She
what
has
she's
no
been
idea
doing?
who that is. Like as far as
Okay.
she knows, she doesn't handle any of her own insurance. Maybe her person, her helper does, but
What was the thing that you were speaking out against? I forget exactly what it was. It was a kind of food or meat or something.
oh yeah, it's the industry as a whole. It's horrible what they do with all these synthesized meats and it's
Yeah,
horrible.
okay.
Yeah, fresh vegetables are the way to go. Grow it yourself.
Got it yourself. Well, I mean, the meat industry is going to be too big for us to take down as a whole. I think.
Yep.
I don't know. I think even pinball might. I don't.
Well, one
No, I
question at
think
a
even
time.
pinball might have a problem with that one. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean,
mm.
it could be wrong. I might not be getting the right thing and
So
misremembering it.
so do any of you remember her early life, like what I told you you'd
Nope.
found out before she became an actress?
I was absent for that episode.
Yeah,
Ah,
I cannot recall what it was.
I'm
okay.
usually the person that remembers stuff, but I was not there.
All right. Because this has kind of gone on for a while, we will forgive that. No one took the notes, but the piece that you would have been able to put together is, and why they are going after Marius as well, and the fact that they're an insurance company for dubious medical practices.
Hmm.
Before she was an actress, she was a teenager that had a horrible medical condition with her teeth and jaws. There was a procedure done, the first, where all of her dental problems were fixed by a company. Uh, yeah, so there is a link there.
Oh, does she have other people's DNA in her mouth? Is that what might be? Okay, all right. So
And
I
you have
mean,
recently disrupted that, the whole thing they had going on.
okay. I mean, well, this shouldn't be a problem. We should be able to grow bones. Well, I don't know if it's her DNA that was the problem, which had the horrible medical condition, then growing bones from her would not be. I mean, we should be able to grow bones. We can grow teeth out of somebody else's DNA, not any of the people who are there. That should be a thing we can do.
Hell, there's probably lots of fans who would line up to love to give her DNA. Take it whatever way you want.
Yeah. I mean, body sculpting is a thing that I can do.
Yeah.
That any medtech can do. To change people's, to make them look better. And
Yeah, I even
yeah,
just
so, I mean,
told you that the understudy had surgery done to make herself look more like
yeah,
the
you
starlet.
did. So,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
all right,
very
okay. So, all right. I mean, we discussed this with the starlet as well. They want your teeth. That is the important thing here. They are not trying to kill you so much as they're trying to cover up what is in your mouth because of your earlier surgeries. If we remove all of your teeth
As you do.
and replace them with other teeth, better teeth, stronger teeth, cybernetic teeth. Well, maybe not cybernetic teeth, but some kind of
Well,
teeth.
actually,
I mean, whiter, brighter teeth with better vegetable chewing action.
I mean, then they
So-
will not be coming after you anymore.
So
That is
I,
the thing.
well, while I enjoy the direction this is going, I will point out that
okay.
the contract was never for recovering or delivery of her body. It was just killing her.
No, I
and
understand
Marius.
that, but I mean, if we have to prove they are dead, and once we have
Mhm.
done that, we presumably will still have the number. We can send it off and say, hey, she's not dead, but we know where you wanted it. Well, I don't know if we tell them we know where we wanted this, and then we set ourselves up.
Yeah.
All right, I tell you what, we're nearly at time, so you can think of what you want that reaction to be, but I will assume you went ahead and staged the deaths.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey,
absolutely.
Marius, make me an acting role.
Yes.
Use all your luck points.
We make sure to put Maris up there first, so he knows that he's the important one that they wanted to kill.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
we said his
recognizing me. I appreciate. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
exactly.
Did you really want an acting role now?
Yes,
Yeah.
the Starlet role does an amazing job of feigning a heart attack, a great deal of pain, and expiring as the EKGs show her flatlining.
Okay.
Round of applause as she dies.
Yeah. Oh, you do a better job.
Yeah, you better
Oh
believe
my
it.
And that's wounded too.
We have found the cure. Marius just has to act like he's something, and he's good at it.
I think wounded in this case would be the opposite of bonus instead of minus. So that's actually like a 20.
Yeah, it's very convincing. You've even got the equipment hooked up to show flat lines, etc. I would say with Elena's help, you're even able to make the timestamps look like this happened 20 minutes ago, about the
Yeah.
time the nurse would have injected them.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, Elena, I assume that you provided with them with one of your throwaway accounts
Well, no, Tetra would have had the throwaway account.
or Tetra, sorry.
Yeah.
In which case, one of your other phones go off, showing that you have had a
Yeah.
payment, a very large payment to one of your accounts or to the account that you sent back.
You're welcome. I have gotten them to triple that money by successfully throwing them time after
Hey,
time.
they didn't ask for proof of your death note.
Oh, true. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
Well, clearly I am too awesome to kill. They would not believe it, even if they saw it themselves.
Yep.
I have a stream going on right now.
Yeah,
Three
that's the
separate,
problem.
yeah, 3 separate contracts. So 2 of the 3. I mean,
They take what they can get.
I mean, I guess we blackmail them back. I mean, this is just thinking again because we know why they want them dead now. So if we say, hey, if you kill any of these people, all the information is released out into the public or to the where or whatever, then there's no incentive in killing us.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't because then all the information.
They'll
is
just
released
kill
out
us
into there.
harder.
Well, this is
they'll
for
take the
another
risk
time.
of it not coming out. They'll take the risk of it bluffing. If they're a big enough corporation, they don't give a squat about us four little guys.
Yeah, but I mean, this
But
has got
clearly,
to be worth enough
Trigon
money. Well,
Trigon Insurance must go down because they are spoiling the name of the fantastic pre-collapse anime by the great.
mhm. All right. So things you
well,
have
we'll
to
think about it.
consider for next episode. 1, you've bought some time, but the Starlet's not agreeing to permanently be dead. So there needs to be a
that makes
resolution to that.
sense.
I'm like, well, my
you-
contract is only until this.
You have a room full of people that know that this is a sham.
You failed your contract. You died.
And Pinball at some point should have realized there were 2 doctors that were replaced for the shift this evening. One of them you've kind of vetted out to be okay,
Mm-hmm.
but there's another doctor on the premises that was also swapped out.
Yeah, but
thought you
I
said
have not
medical
encountered.
stuff.
Yes, but I have not encountered them, and somehow this nurse has slipped past the vetting process as well.
I thought it was 2 medical staff, and that I was assuming
Well, it's
it
2
was
doctors.
Two
2
doctors.
Okay,
doctors
so
called
it
out.
wasn't
Yeah.
the nurse
Mhm.
that we. Right. Okay.
But
I was looking at the cast to see if there was. Hang on a minute. I kill people. That's a weird number plate for a doctor.
he's not the very good doctor. What can I say?
License vanity plates are doctor of murder. Anyway,
Well,
so yeah,
we'll
so
work it out.
you'll need to consider what you want to do. Pinball still has a hit out on him. You know who's putting out the hits. You have a contact in there, so give it some thought as to how you want to resolve this problem.
No, I'm just going to find out where Trigun Agency keeps their offices and start shooting people.
That is a solution. Yep.
It's a solution, yeah. Yeah, it's a solution. All right. Well, things
The
to consider.
solution.
We have wrapped up the filming. That part of it's over. Although there is a cast party tomorrow with the 2 sisters that run the studio are going to show up there. Should be a big event. Of course, somehow you're either going to have to keep the charade up that the actress died tonight, or resolve it before the party. Yeah, something to consider.
Yeah, it goes. It's clearly soap opera rules. They just use, your own long lost twin sister that was never mentioned before, back from the dead.
Yeah. Honestly, leading starlet dying in production, and they had to
Yeah.
use the understudy for the last scene of the movie might actually drive up sales.
Yeah, true.
The whole Brandon Lee Crow thing. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Also, if she's been willing to be body, as
Mhm.
Rich was saying, just body sculpted, look like someone else, and just have that as launch help that launch that career.
Yeah, could be. Anyway, things to think about. We'll go ahead and end
Yeah.
it there for the night. Well, Seamus, go ahead and tell us about your blog.
Hey, I got a blog, update stuff somewhat. Most recent stuff I talked about apparently was Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And yeah, I'll put other stuff up there soon as I watch things.
Yeah, I need to catch up on your blog. I've been missing a few. Richard, tell us about your stream.
Hi, I'm Richard, and I stream video games badly and promote the stream badly as well, as I can't remember all the things I was doing. We'll be back on Monday, now that my computer is all working, etc. We'll be streaming Psychonauts 2. So, come and see all of the mental projections that everybody has going on there on LMTDTMFFR here on Twitch. Or, say it with me now,
Limited time offer.
offer.
No
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 vowels.
vowels.
Yeah. Kelly, you got anything?
Hello. No, I got nothing. Thank you.
No, you were just put under and then taken out of being put under and wishing you were back under, and that was
It was a
yeah,
good dream.
that was a thing. That was
Yeah,
the thing
it
you
was-
did.
Nancy was there. She was feeding me. I was eating. It was happy.
Yeah, and then you put on the performance of your life, pretending like you were dead.
Yeah.
You
And I
outacted the actress.
I think I kind of want to continue pretending I'm dead, so I'm not actually dead.
That might be a good thing. Steven, you got anything?
I'm Mr. Nobody. Catch me sometimes nowhere.
And this is why murder is always option A. Kim, you got anything?
Nope,
But murder is not option A for Kim.
I do not.
There we go, guys. Have a good night. See ya.
Well,
Good night, everybody.